According to some of the top representatives of Ukraine's various faith communities, the country's diverse religious landscape has been shaken by oppression in Russian-occupied Crimean Peninsula and in the insurgent-held eastern regions of Donetsk and Luhansk. In the Crimean city of Simferopol, the Russian-backed authorities are trying to confiscate the Christian Orthodox of Kiev Patriarchate main temple building by hiking up the rent from 1 hryvnia per year to 600,000 hryvnias per year, an increase of nearly $40,000. Crimean churchgoers are constantly threatened, harassed, and even attacked. Those comments come from an official of the Christian Orthodox Church of the Kiev Patriarchate, which is one of the largest registered communities in Ukraine. He spoke to the media in Kiev on Wednesday.
A crowd of people supporting Russia's annexation of Crimea started protesting outside a cathedral church in Simferopol. Since it's illegal, according to Russian law, to stage a protest without permission of the local government, the protests stopped. But from then on, every Sunday, the church has received letters of a harassing nature, in which the author calls us fascists. This is all done to intimidate and scare our community.
The minority Muslim Crimean Tatar community has come under increasing persecution since Russian forces seized the region in March. The Crimean Tatar spiritual leader Mustafa Jamilov and the current head Rafat Shubarov have been banned from the peninsula for 5 years. Kremlin-backed authorities have also been conducting raids in the homes of members of the Mejlis, the Crimean Tatar Assembly.
The remaining facts are that in Crimea, Islamic places of worship are being targeted and attacked. This year we had a second attack on a mosque.
A senior bishop from the Ukrainian Christian Evangelical Church, meanwhile, has provided details of the murders of 4 members of the church, which took place in the former insurgent stronghold of Slavyansk in East Ukraine.
They came into our temple during service. This was during the Holy Trinity Day celebrations. They came for the Bishop Pavenko, who I personally know. He has a lot of children, but he wasn't present during the service. So they took 2 of his sons and 2 deacons who I also knew personally. They accused them of being agents of the U.S. government and of aiding the Ukrainian army. Then they beat them. There were witnesses of the beatings. Then they were tied and drenched in some kind of lighter fluid and set on fire in a car. When the car was on fire, they tried to get out of it, but were again beaten until they died.
Together, the representatives of the faith groups paint a vivid picture of religious intolerance in Russian-occupied territories of Ukraine. Concerns have been further fueled by a statement in recent days from Ukraine's National Security Council, which draws attention to attempts by the authorities in Crimea and in the Donbas to promote religious hatred among local populations. This is Tamara Rosevan for Ukraine Today in Kiev.